strings in my red Chuck Taylors.
Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
Favorite color's blue. Favorite
Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's blue.
The dog.
My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
My favorite color's blue. My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's
Blue shoestrings in my red Chuck Taylors.
Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
Favorite color's blue. Favorite
Tell these
color's
niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's blue.
The dog.
My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
My favorite color's blue. My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's
Blue shoestrings in my red Chuck Taylors.
Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
favorite color's blue. Favorite
Tell these
color's
niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's blue.
The dog.
My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
My favorite color's blue. My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's
Blue shoestrings in my red Chuck Taylors.
Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
favorite color's blue. Favorite
Tell these
color's
niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's blue.
The dog.
My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
My favorite color's blue. My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's
Blue shoestrings in my red Chuck Taylors.
Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
favorite color's blue. Favorite
Tell these
color's
niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's blue.
The dog.
My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
My favorite color's blue. My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's
Blue shoestrings in my red Chuck Taylors.
Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
favorite color's blue. Favorite
Tell these
color's
niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's blue.
The dog.
My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
My favorite color's blue. My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's
Blue shoestrings in my red Chuck Taylors.
Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
favorite color's blue. Favorite
Tell these
color's
niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's blue.
The dog.
My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
My favorite color's blue. My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's
Blue shoestrings in my red Chuck Taylors.
Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
favorite color's blue. Favorite
Tell these
color's
niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's blue.
The dog.
My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
My favorite color's blue. My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's
Blue shoestrings in my red Chuck Taylors.
Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
favorite color's blue. Favorite
Tell these
color's
niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's blue.
The dog.
My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
My favorite color's blue. My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's
Blue shoestrings in my red Chuck Taylors.
Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
favorite color's blue. Favorite
Tell these
color's
niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's blue.
The dog.
My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
My favorite color's blue. My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's
Blue shoestrings in my red Chuck Taylors.
Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
favorite color's blue. Favorite
Tell these
color's
niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's blue.
The dog.
My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
My favorite color's blue. My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's
Blue shoestrings in my red Chuck Taylors.
Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
favorite color's blue. Favorite
Tell these
color's
niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's blue.
The dog.
My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
My favorite color's blue. My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's
Blue shoestrings in my red Chuck Taylors.
Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
favorite color's blue. Favorite
Tell these
color's
niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's blue.
The dog.
My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
My favorite color's blue. My favorite color's blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This
My favorite
neighbors.
color's
Blue shoestrings strings in my red Chuck Taylors.
Tell these niggas where you from, cuz.
This neighbors.
You.
Tell these niggas where you from.
What up, what up, what up? What is good, my good people? How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Gang in the building. What's up, house gang? Welcome to another episode of Blues News. You know who I am. You're your OG, man. Your OG, big OG, big homie, Bloominati. Welcome to Blues House. This is Blues News. Welcome back, house gang. Welcome back. Look, man. This ain't no quiet Wednesday, man. This ain't no quiet Wednesday. If you're looking for something quiet, you came to the wrong channel, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things going on out there on the internet today. A lot of things going on out there in the entertainment world. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Bleeding information today. What's good, though? What is good? What is good? Marvel just had the entire premise. Well, I ain't gonna say the entire premise, but we got some some things for the Spider-Man movie. I don't want to call it a leak. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It came out of a book. And it's not by a scooper, but the book publisher gave us what they gave. Over at DC, I told y'all James Gunn was fighting for his Batman movie, right? I told y'all the reason why James Gunn does not have his Batman for the Brave and the Bold is because he was fighting over there. I told y'all that. Now it seems that James Gunn has waved the white flag on having two Batmans running around at the same time. It seemed like. Then over there in the world of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Over there in the world of hip hop, seems like the West Coast is stepping on the gas. Maybe Keem coming up. Maybe Kendrick. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's hop into it, man. Let's hop into it. Hope y'all are good. But let's hop into it. Yeah. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell as you're coming in, man. Give me them thumbs up. Talk to me in the comments. Let's get this thing popping. What is good? What is good to everybody in the comments? What's good? Yeah. The Art of Spider-Man brand new day, man. First up, we gotta talk. We gotta talk about this. Because we've been on and off with the Spider-Man brand new day. I'm high on the movie, but the more stuff that's leaking out, the more stuff that is coming out about this movie, about Spider-Man brand new day, it's making me scratch my head a little bit. I'm hoping that it'll end up being a good film. I'm hoping that it'll end up being a good Spider-Man movie. But seems like Penguin Random House just dropped just gave us what's gonna be going on in the joint, man. A listing for the official book called The Art of the Movie. It went live today, and the synopsis was right there in the description. You know what I'm saying? The facts is, you know what? Let's do this. Let's just jump into this article because we got to go sources. We got to do the sources here. You know what I'm saying? Talk about. So let's just go ahead and do this. Bring this article up. Let's bring this article up, man. The Spider-Man Brand New Day synopsis confirms a time jump and reveals Peter Parker's next battle. Says the new MCU plot details have finally been revealed for Spider-Man Brand New Day as Tom Holland's sequel gets closer to release. Barnes & Noble recently unveiled a listing for the upcoming Spider-Man Brand New Day, The Art of the Movie, book by Jess Harold, which comes with the first plot synopsis for the Phase 6 installment. They go on to say Marvel Studios is proud to present the latest volume in its acclaimed Art of the Movie series as Spider-Man swings back into the silver screen. For years, 4 years have gone by since we last caught up with our friendly neighborhood hero. Peter Parker is no more, but Spider-Man is at the top of his game, keeping New York City safe. Things are going well for our anonymous hero until an unusual trail of crimes pull him into a web of mystery larger than he's ever faced before. In order to take on what's ahead, Spider-Man not only needs to be at the top of his physical and mental game, but he also must be prepared to face the repercussions of his past. As Spider-Man Brand New Day vows, or whilst moviegoers the world over discover the behind-the-scenes magic of the film's visual development, from early concept sketches to final character designs, explore environments, costumes, and exclusive insights for the next chapter of Marvel's neighborhood hero. That's the synopsis, man. That's what they're giving us. That's what they're giving us. So it seems like, you know, 4 years, man. 4 years. To continue with the article, it says Spider-Man Brand New Day story taking place 4 years after Holland's last appearance lines up with what was previously revealed during filming in 2025. Thanks to set photos, the film's place in the timeline seemingly makes it play out before Avengers Doomsday. Having Peter facing the repercussions of his past could potentially refer to upcoming return of MCU Scorpion, who had an encounter with the web sling when the audience members meet him in Spider-Man Homecoming, as Matt Gargan still wants revenge. Spider-Man Brand New Day could finally bring that to fruition. The many confirmed villains in Spider-Man Brand New Day also play a big factor in the synopsis. Teases that addresses an unusual trail of crimes pull him into a web of mystery larger than he's ever faced before. I don't know if this. I mean, he went up against Thanos out in space. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one, but cool. That also sets up the idea of other territories being explored from Peter's superhero crusade that weren't seen in the original trilogy but played vital parts in his past. An unusual trail of crimes could also be teasing the introduction of Marvin Jones III's Tombstone. Shout out to Cron Dunn. Steady Gang. Since the Marvel foe is making his live action debut in Destin, I just like to call him BBC, in Destin Daniel Cretton's film, however, there are other villains that could relate to since many details are still being kept under wraps. Spider-Man Brand New Day cast is also featuring new and returning players, from Sadie Sink's mystery character to John Bernthal's Punisher and Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, joining the web crawler's latest solo film. Zendaya and Jacob Batalon are also back as MJ and Ned leads, respectively. This entry is one of the last remaining upcoming MCU movies for Phase 6, as Marvel Studios will then shift the focus to the Avengers with 2 installments lined up. It has yet to be revealed if Peter Parker will be in any of those Avengers movies. Spider-Man Brand New Day opens up July 31st. What are we thinking, House Gang? What are we thinking with this? Do y'all like that synopsis? Do y'all like that? 4 years, I guess that fits right on brand. I think it's been 4 years since we had a Spider-Man movie anyway, so that fits right into it. It's lining up kind of, I guess, kind of perfect. You know what I'm saying with that. But you know, we get Matt Gargan, the Scorpion, right? We get the Scorpion, and he's been kind of teased around, and then a lot of people been like, "What's going on with the Scorpion?" The homie Ty, if y'all know who Ty is, he's a big member in the chat. He said he was always waiting on the Scorpion, so it seems like we will be getting that. They will pull on that thread that was unleft and unchecked. Here, I guess he'll get his revenge. Does Matt Gargan necessarily need his revenge? I guess so. He'll get his revenge. But kind of for me, the biggest takeaway is the 4 years, right? The 4 years that gap. Peter's been isolated, living entirely in the mask, I'm guessing, or has Peter in these 4 years, what has Peter Parker been doing, you know what I'm saying, with his time in these 4 years? Has he just been doing Spider-Man things, or has he tried to get his life back together? Has he changed his name? Is he still Peter Parker? I saw some people out there saying, hey, what if he's Ben Riley? What if he changed the name to Ben Riley? Right? I've seen that. What if this, and since we're dealing with the multiverse, see the thing, if you're going to play with the multiverse, I say play with it. What if what we're getting, is a branched timeline for Spider-Man? Right? What if the events of what he did in the last movie caused a branched timeline to branch off, and we are now following Ben Riley? You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing things out there. If we're gonna do multiverse, let's really go into it. Let's really play with the multiverse. And I think that's what their issue, to me, that was Marvel's issue is because they wasn't really playing with them. They was really just being lazy with the multiverse instead of really playing with the multiverse. And like I said, that it what I'm saying, it's not perfect. You would have to go in and finagle some things. It's not perfect, but I'm just throwing that out there. What if? You know what I'm saying? But Peter has no friends, no MJ, no Ned Lee. So what is he doing? Did he find a new love interest? Do we get Black Cat? Right? That could. I mean, 4 years. No Nookie for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he done came across somebody. Does anybody know him? We got the Hulk, we got the Punisher in this. I would say if anybody would know him, maybe the Hulk. If y'all know the Hulk's powers, he reads auras, things of that nature. He can see ghosts. Maybe they play with that power set a little bit. Do we go that route? And what is his mission? Because he just doing Spider-Man stuff. Is he just stopping criminals? You know what I'm saying? This guy just fought basically a god in Thanos. And now he's just right back to, you know, swinging around, stopping criminals. A lot of stuff got to be going through Peter Parker's head. I hope we get into that. I hope we get into like the minutia of Peter Parker. I really do. Because to me, a lot of things, they don't necessarily have to be explained, but I think they should be touched on. But hopefully we get this gritty, uh, dark, street level Spider-Man that I know I've been asking for. I hope we really get it, man. I hope we really get it. And just come out and tell us who Sadie Sink is playing already. Quit trying to make a mistake. Everybody thinks she Jean Grey. At least confirm it, right? If Sadie Sink is Jean Grey, at least confirm it, or not. But if that's the case, why? To me, don't even leak that Sadie Sink is in this movie. Just let us find out that Sadie Sink is in this movie and she's playing Jean Grey. Because I think that's been kind of setting this. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Who's Sadie Sink playing? We're doing all of that, and it's like, as long as it's a good character, I'm with it. I just don't. Sadie Sink would not have been my pick for Jean Grey. She just wouldn't have been my pick for Jean Grey. Nothing against Sadie Sink. I think she did her thing and straight to things. But she just wouldn't have been my pick for Jean Grey. And I probably wouldn't even be doing it. To me, Jean Grey makes no sense in this Spider-Man movie. I know we got Tremaine Tillman playing the DODC agent who is supposed to be leading the anti-mutant charge or something like that, and he's co-opting the DODC to just go after mutants. But I don't know if I even like that as a backdrop in this Spider-Man book. I don't know if I want Jean Grey introduced in Spider-Man. To me, Jean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, because Spider-Man isn't even like an MCU proper film. It's still Sony by way of the MCU. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's just how my brain be thinking. Y'all let me know in the comments down below though, man. What y'all think of that? I don't know. I just really don't know. But is what it is. Is what it is. Let's keep this thing going, man. Let's cross the street over to DC. Oh man. What's 6 at? I ain't seen 6 the truth in a minute. What's 6 at, man? What's 6 at? Dang. Let's cross the street over to DC. This one kind of, I knew it was going on, but this one really kind of, oh man, come on, Jimmy. Jimmy couldn't fight hard enough, man. Jimmy couldn't fight hard enough. Damn, Jim. James Gunn had to hit the brakes on his back. From the rumor is, you know what I'm saying? Scooper Daniel RPK dropped the massive report today regarding the Brave and the Bold. Now, according to this rumor, James Gunn is pushing the DCU Batman movie back by years. Brave and the Bold is in the closet somewhere, just hanging up. Hanging up. Why? But why did they have to hang the Brave and the Bold up? Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves. Now it's saying that James Gunn wants to fast track Matt Reeves' The Batman Part 2 and Part 3. And from what I hear and from what I understand is that would make sense is because he's been battling with the powers that be about getting his Batman out. He's been worried about two Batmans being out and about running around at the same time. So I think he just conceded and said, okay, if y'all want the Batman Part 2, if y'all want the Batman Part 3 so bad, then let's just give them. Let's just make it happen. Matt Reeves, hurry up. Let's put this stuff out so I can get so clear the runway, clear the lane so my stuff can come. Right? Clear the lane so my stuff can come. So, just been reported he realized having Robert Pattinson's gritty Gotham running at the exact same time as the DCU Batman and Robin could, I guess, confuse general audiences. This also, to me, leads to the point of he might not get his Batman. They might have to fold, and I do not like Pattinson's Batman. I just don't. I don't like Pattinson's Batman. But they probably gonna have to fold Pattinson's Batman into the DCU proper. That's what I'm believing is probably gonna have to is gonna happen. They're gonna end up folding this into the DCU proper. Pattinson's Batman is just not scary to me. He just don't look like I would laugh at his Batman. I would if I saw Batman in the street, if I'm out here doing dirt or whatever, I just I don't know, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. But let's go to the article. I got articles for days. Got articles for days. Let's go to the actual source of the matter. This is coming from Heroic Hollywood. Since the Batman 3 gets positive update amid Brave and the Bold development. The Batman trilogy finally coming to a close. A rumor suggests that Matt Reeves' long-awaited threequel may be top priority for the studio. After 5 years of waiting, the sequel to The Batman is finally set to release next year, half a decade after the original film. And while the rumor mill is still only feeding fans the tiniest of crumbs about the film, there's already some discussion about how long it would take for Matt Reeves to actually finish his trilogy, especially as spinoffs become a bigger topic of discussion. Though it seems the rumor mill has the answer for that too, insider Daniel RBK recently spoke in a Discord Q&A via the direct and touched upon the current plans are for the Batman saga. According to the scooper, finishing the trilogy is considered a top priority for James Gunn. Right? As is keeping him from introducing his own version of the K Crusader. He goes on to say, I'm told the Brave and the Bold is not coming for years. Gunn is pushing to get the Batman 3 out faster. He wants that trilogy over. He wants to move on, doesn't want to Batman. And this, like I said, this just leans right into what I've been trying to tell people. People was telling me I'm wrong. Nah, he ain't fighting the studio, blah, 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 blah. No, man, we ain't got his Batman because it's a fight. And it seems that James Gunn has lost that fight. He is conceding. And now he is saying, hey, since I can have my Batman, I will make the Batman 2 and 3 my top priority to get this shit out of the way so I can get my Batman on him. I get that. I get it. I get it. This is kind of like a can't win, join them type situation, right? So I'll join y'all. I'll make sure Matt Reeves has everything he needs to get 2 and 3. It's been 5 years since we got the sequel or since the Batman came. Is it gonna be another 5 years after Batman 2 drops to get Batman 3? James Gunn say, oh hell no. I could see James Gunn saying, no, we're gonna film 2 and 3 together. Let's get this on and over with. They're going to say when will Batman 3 release? Obviously, the Batman sequel had a lot of extenuating circumstances that made the wait as long as it is currently. It's likely that if this rumor is to believe, the third installment won't take 5 years to make, but there's certainly a big difference between 2 years and 4 years, especially when it counts for spin-off TV shows. Assuming that there's only one spin-off greenlit, the Batman Part 2, after the Batman Part 2 that will likely come out in 2028 unless they film it later this year alongside the Batman sequel. Assuming Matt Reeves isn't involved at all and the crew can roll directly into filming the Batman 3 in 2028, that likely means a 2029 release at the earliest. Damn. Well, I guess that's quick. Get the Batman 2 in 28, and then the next year we get the Batman 3. I guess that would make sense. That sounds about right. They say the Batman sequel is currently set to hit theaters October 1st, 2027. Stay tuned for the latest news regarding blah, blah, blah. So, what y'all think about that, man? What do y'all think about that? That is, I don't know how I feel. I mean, it lets me know that what I was told or what I heard was right. You know what I mean? It lets me know that, but I don't know how I feel. Because I always said that it's kind of, you don't want to cannibalize your own box office, and you want one or the other. A lot of people say, "Oh no, you can do two Batmans." You can, but I don't know if you maximize the product if you do two Batman. So I think now maybe the best course of action is to let Pattinson cook, let Reeves build on his epic. But the bad thing about it is, if it's good, if it's tremendous, if people really like it, James Gunn is cooked in the Batman arena. James Gunn would not be able to go over to the Batman side of the DCU and do anything. Well, he would have to play ball on that. So let me say that he would have to play ball. Because now the big wigs or whoever's in charge, whether it's Netflix, Paramount, but whoever's in charge of Warner Brothers at that time, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like, nah. Pattinson put up numbers. Pattinson put up numbers, Jim. We rocking with Pattinson. So his main thing now, once he concedes and says, I'm gonna just let Matt Reeves cook this Batman gumbo, and I'm gonna just be the Superman, Supergirl guru. Like that's gonna have to be his world. Superman, the Superman world is something where his fingerprints and his hands is gonna be it. I'm not necessarily the more, and as I'm saying it out loud, I'm not even mad at that. As long as he's making proper decisions in the DCU to make the DCU pop and be good and everything like that, I'm not mad at him saying, you know what, F it, F it. Y'all want Pattinson to come out? Y'all want Matt Reeves, the Batman 2 and 3 to come out? Let's get them out. If they're good, it's a win. I attach my name to it. I get the credit anyway. And if they're bad, I'm gonna be like, hey, I got this Brave and the Bold ready to go. I got it ready to go. So it's iffy, man. We'll see. I just more information will trickle out. More information will trickle out because, and it's a power game. If Supergirl comes out, let's say Supergirl comes out and does better than uh uh Superman, right? And then his Superman Part 2 comes out and it becomes, the best of the best when it comes to James Gunn DCU. He kind of now is starting to, you know, stack chips and hold cards in his hands that he might be able to play down the line. So we'll see. We'll see, man. What y'all think though? Would you want to wait for the DCU Batman, the Brave and the Bold Batman? Um, or do you think it's like is Gunn making a mistake by saying, "Hey, I'm gonna just be all in on Matt Reeves is Batman. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know. I don't. It's a roller coaster of things going on over there, so I don't know. I do not know, man. I really don't know. Don't know. But yeah, let's pivot. Let's pivot. Let's pivot. Let's pivot. Let's pivot. Pivot into the culture. This one for the culture, man. Baby Keem's Casino dropping this Friday. This Friday. If y'all know me, man, y'all know I'm a huge TDE fan. I'm a huge Kendrick fan. I spent some formative years over in the West Coast. Um, so a lot of it's a lot of West Coast in me. You know what I mean? So I got to touch on this. Got to touch on this because I believe Friday's gonna be a movie, man. Baby Keem officially announcing his sophomore album Casino, which is dropping this Friday. I don't know how many of y'all are fans of Baby Keem, but it seems I think it's gonna be like a 12-track project. His cousin, who is Kendrick Lamar, will be on it, right? Um, but the thing, kind of what caught my eye, is this is his feature list. He got Too Short. Like he went and got Too Short on the joint. I'm a big Too Short fan, man. Huge Too Short fan. You know what I mean? Huge Too Short fan. So um, that's dope. He also announced a tour, and I think he's selling out already. He ain't even dropped the album yet. He already selling out. Let's go to this article real quick, man. Let's go to this article. This Baby Keem details new album Casino, announces a 2026 tour. Baby Keem releasing a new album this month, which follows his 2021 and Melodic Blue. Is due out February 20th via PG Lang, Erie Times, Columbia, and features Kendrick Lamar, Too Short, and a couple more. Um, we're going to get to the cover art and the track list down below. Keem, he also released a trailer for the record, which stitches clips of him in the studio together with home videos, interviews from his family. Interviewees included Lamar, who is Keem's second cousin. The pair have collaborated regularly over the years on songs including Family Ties, Range Brothers, and the Grammy-winning The Hillbillies. He goes on to say, I understood the hardships before he was born, just the history of our family in general. This is Kendrick Lamar talking. We don't call ourselves the Hillbillies for nothing. This is the story of a warfare environment and a warfare psychologically to try and challenge or try and change our generational curses. This nearly 10-minute clip ends with a snippet of a new song, which appears to be the Lamar collaboration Good Flirts, titled Boo Man 1. The trailer's co-producers include Lamar, Dave Free, and the duo's company, PG Lang. How many of y'all out there are fan? Like, I ain't even gonna say that. I think this new wave, this new crop, everything post Kendrick and Drake has kind of reinvigorated hip hop, rap, and the originality of, and not just trying to make microwave music, right? Kind of restore a balance. A balance is kind of being restored to the force out here, the hip hop force, right? And I don't have an issue with necessarily microwave music, popcorn music, whatever you want to call it. I think everything has its lane. It's just when it's too much over here and nothing over here, that's when it has the problem. And I think that's what kind of took the blindfold off. That's what kind of opened up people's eyes after this Kendrick and Drake battle. Clips came out. Kendrick, even J. Cole. Even J. Cole, and this is J. Cole's I want to say his lowest rated album, but I like the album. It's too long. I think it's too many joints on there. But I do like the album. It's something you can ride to. It sounds like vintage Cole. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to really hit on that because, like I said, I'm trying to incorporate a little bit more uh uh um hip hop into this news. A little bit more of our culture into what I get. I give y'all this nerd stuff. I also got to give y'all some of the stuff that how I get down. I get down with the nerd stuff too, but how I get down, get down. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, man, I love when the new generation bridges the gap. Like I said, him having a legend like Too Short on there. Um, you can hear, if you're a baby, you can hear the Kendrick influence. You can hear like some Snoop Dogg influence on there. Um, so I think it's dope. I think it's dope, man. And what he got the like I said, he has the tour coming. I might go. I went to the GNX tour. I done been on the last two Kendrick tours. Matter of fact, I went on the GN. I went to see the GNX tour, and I went and saw the Big Steppers tour. Um, both dope tours. You know what I'm saying? I like going to see, I like going to see live music. Just to let y'all know. Matter of fact, I need to start like making content out of me going to see live music. Um, but yeah, man, I think this is gonna be dope. I'm excited for this album. Um, because I just wanted to get back into some substance in the music, and that's not a shot at Drake or any of these other rappers. It just seemed like, even you see La Russell, if y'all are following hip hop the way I follow it, La Russell said something about Lil Wayne, and I think he was spot on about Lil Wayne. I didn't. A lot of people said it was disrespectful. I don't necessarily think it was disrespectful. Wayne's music has not grown up. Wayne is a hell of a rapper. He's goated. That don't take away from his GOAT status, right? But his music has not grown up with him. And it is a bunch of nonsensical rhymes. It is really that. It's really kind of sophisticated Dr. Seuss rhymes. It really is. But he is the best at doing that, right? So when LaRussell said, and it's a video talking about Wayne, on how his influence on the culture kind of gave us where we are now. And one of the things is, now when I was making music back in the day, you actually had to go to the studio, you had to pay money, do all of this stuff. You wrote your rhymes, notebook, went in there, a couple of takes or whatever. Now everybody want to be one take, right? That was the thing when I was coming up. Hey, we got to get this done in one take. One take. Jay-Z said one take. I want to do one take. Nobody was really concerned about going in there and not writing. Oh, I don't write. But then once it became a thing of not writing, and now everybody, if y'all don't know, everybody uh, uh, cuts in. You know what I'm saying? Um, and to me, that's because you're basically freestyle. You're basically going in there freestyling the verse. When you're punching in like that, you're freestyling the verse. So you do a line, yada 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 yada, and you stop. You got that? Boom, and you step out and you come back. That's why a lot of people say they don't write their rhymes, because they go in and do it elementary style. I came down, now I'm going to the store. You stop. Boom. Run it back, let me hear it. Then you come back with another line. As I went to the store, little chick came in, almost hit her at the door. Stop. Boom. Like, that's all the rappers now. And that's because that's what Wayne does. So all of these new rappers, all these little lulz, the new lulz, they all get that from Wayne. That's why all the music sound the same. That's why there's no real creativity in the music. And I don't, it sounds like I'm blaming Wayne, but he's a big influence on that. Big influence on that. Lil Russell talked about his influence of gang culture. I grew up in gang culture. Lil Wayne was a crip at one time. Now he blood, and you know what I'm saying. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying. Now everybody, Wayne came in. Everybody red rag. Everybody sue whoop. Cool, cool, no big deal. Now let's really get into the stuff that took away at least 3 or 4 of our legends, right? The lean, drinking the lean, the drugs and stuff like that. And I'm not saying this to like discredit Wayne, even though I'm not his biggest fan. But I'm not saying this to discredit Wayne. I'm just talking about all the things that the influence of. You know what I mean? So, and that lean hurt a lot of our rappers. We lost Pimp C to lean, Big Hawk, all the damn near all the Switch House is going due to lean. Um, I want to say some of the, one of the 3 6 Mafia members, like that lean is bad, man. I like now that they've kind of gotten away to lean, but now it's lean and pills, lean and pills. Everybody want to be high. Like I came up, the saying is I came up in the drug dealer music, and now the kids is coming up in the drug user music. Both of them are bad. You know what I'm saying? But one at least let you keep your facts about you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Salute to La Russell, salute to Wayne. I hate that he apologized for what he said because he was spot on, La Russell. Wayne's music has not grown up with him, but I get it. You gotta protect your bag. It is what it is, man. But y'all tell me what y'all think about Baby Keem Friday. I might do a review on it probably that Monday. Y'all let me know what y'all think. All right. We got good time. We keeping good time. Last one. Transformers, man. I'm an 80s baby. This was my movie right here. Transformers, the movie. If y'all look, the young ones in the chat, if y'all have not seen this movie, I implore you to go see this one. I implore you. But this one right here is for the old school blurs. Hasbro, Skybound, teaming up, 40th anniversary, 1986. Transformers, the movie. They're releasing it a massive deluxe hardcover collecting all the original movie and original Marvel and IDW comic book adaptations. And they're literally calling this the apology tour for traumatizing an entire generation of kids by flat out killing Optimus Prime on screen. And I'm going to tell you this. That was if you was a fan of Transformers like I was a fan of Transformers, that was a hard thing to watch. I hate Hot Rod to this day. For what he did. How he got Optimus Prime killed as the fight was going on. To this day. Telling you, man. Can't stand. Then he end up getting the damn Matrix of leadership and being Rodimus Prime. If you don't pack him up and get him up out of here, man. Pack him up and get him up out of here. They hit me with a copyright strike last time, but I'm gonna play it anyway. I'm gonna play it anyway. See if I can find it real quick. Had us shook, man. Then and what's crazy is because Transformers the movie came out first. Then either within the same year, G.I. Joe the movie came out, and they was gonna kill Duke, right? But since the outrage and the backlash of them killing Optimus Prime, them people over there at G.I. Joe said, "Nah, we can't do that to Duke." So they just put him in a coma real quick and woke him up at the end of the movie. But that, and then when I want to say when season 2 came back, when Transformers season 2 came back, and Optimus Prime he was still dead, and then they ended up turning him into a bad guy, whatever. That was crazy. Crazy. Didn't like it. Didn't like it whatsoever, man. Trauma. Let me see if I can at least play a short video. Let me see. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. I want to find. There it is. And I know they're going to get me, but this it's still sent chill. When I see this, it sent chills down my. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I don't even care about the strike. We sharing this. This scene, this was like The best scene. Let me run it. Can I run this back? Don't play yet. Don't play yet. Let me share it real quick. Add this to the stage. Y'all don't even know, man. Y'all don't even know what y'all getting into.
Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost.
I'm gonna pause it. When that happened and this music started playing, you got the touch. Look, man. When that music started playing, Megatron must be. Because if y'all watch this movie and how it all happens, man, look, right now, Smith came in this joint like a straight up gangster. I ain't gonna play no more. I ain't gonna play because I know they're gonna give me a strike. I ain't gonna play no more. He came in this thing taking everybody out, just clearing the lane, clearing the path until he got straight to Megatron. He said Megatron must be stopped. Everybody who got in his way caught a quick fade up until he got to Megatron. Real G shit. Telling you, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Great. Probably this gotta be the greatest. To me, it's my favorite Transformers film by far. Even with the live action joint, Transformers the movie is the greatest Transformer movie by far for me. Anyway, I want to see where he was actually fighting Megatron. Yeah, this is it. I'm gonna play this real quick. They might give me, I don't know, but this is what pissed me off. This is what pissed me off. This is what pissed me off because he was ready. This is it.
One shall stand, one shall fall. Why throw away your life so recklessly? That's a question you should ask yourself, Megatron. No!
Hey, Optimus said that's a question you need to ask yourself because you about to catch these hands. Optimus didn't play no games, man. Optimus did not play no games. He said, nah, bro, you need to ask yourself that. Let me run this.
Why throw away your life so recklessly? That's a question you should ask yourself, Megatron. No! I'll crush you with my bare hands!
And they get me brawling.
I've got to help Prime! Stay away, lad!
His dumb ass, man. His dumb ass. Talking about he got to help Prime. This dude, old goofy ass dude, man.
Got to help Prime.
Oh, stay out the way.
I've got to help Prime. Stay away, lad. That's Prime.
You hear Cup talking about stay away, man. That's Prime's fight. Let Prime and Megatron handle their business. You talking about you got to help Prime. What you gonna do against Megatron, man? You was not equipped to go and handle them. What Megatron got this, you know what I'm saying?
I've got to help Prime. Stay away, lad. That's Prime's fight.
I don't even. Got me mad. I'm telling you, Prime was giving Megatron the business. Megatron was pulling out everything that he could to stop Prime from giving him them damn hands, man. Nothing he could do. Prime was on his ass. Megatron had to pull out ice blade on him. where goddamn Hot Rod at? Gonna mess the whole thing up.
One shall
They
stand.
don't even show Hot Rod and coming in and messing the whole thing up, man. Good. I don't even want to see Hot Rod mess the whole. Prime had him cooked. Hot Rod gonna show up. Man, got Optimus killed, man. Either way, let's get back. Let's get back to this, man. Let's get back to this. Anniversary of Transformers the movie. They're putting together a nice little horror box for us. I might cop this. I don't know. I might really cop this. I might cop this, man. The Apology Tour. I like that. I like that they calling it the Apology Tour because y'all did traumatize us as little ones. Y'all traumatized us, man. So yeah, man, if you was there in 86, you know the pain. If you was there in 86, you know what it is, man. But yeah, this drops in August, just in time for the anniversary. I might cop it. I might get it. Tell you the truth, I might get it for real, for real. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think. If y'all fuck with the Transformers the movie joints the way I fuck with it, are y'all gonna get it or not? You know what I mean? But yeah. Let's take a quick break real quick, and then I'm gonna get into y'all comments, man. Let's go.
My favorite color is blue. These niggas where you from, cuz?
This neighbors.
My favorite color is blue. My favorite color is blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz?
This
My favorite color is
neighbors.
blue.
Blue shoe springs in my red Chuck
Tell these niggas where you from.
Hold on. Let me turn this down. Let me turn this down. Look, man, if you've been rocking with the channel, and if you've been here for every trailer breakdown and every album reaction, it's time to officially join the game. Now, look, we just dropped channel membership, and we're making it easy for everybody to get in. That's everybody. For just 99 cents, you can become a house guest. That gets you the custom loyalty badge next to your name and comment so everybody knows who you are from day one. Plus, you unlock exclusive emoji packs. And yeah, the house guests get priority, replays, and all of that. But if you want the real backstage pass, you gotta level up to the house guest family membership, right? You get all the dollar perks, plus the member shout out, and access the deeper dive exclusive live stream. Member only shorts that nobody else sees, and merchandise discount. So stop lurking outside of the house, man. Come on in. Pick your tier, and let's make this community a legendary one. Gang. I love to see it. Yeah. Yada.
Tell these niggas where you from, cuz?
This neighbors.
My favorite color is blue. My favorite color is blue. Tell these niggas where you from, cuz?
This
My favorite color
neighbors.
is
Blue shoe springs in my red Chuck Taylor.
Yeah. Let's get into y'all's comments, man. Let's see who all in here. I ain't even greet none of y'all. My bad, chat. Nova Dragon in the building. What's good? Lawrence in the building. What up? Let's see. Hunter Iggy says, don't believe what Daniel RPK says. He did not write it, and he from on Discord, it was passed around the scoop about James. Okay, you say don't believe it. I mean, the thing is, I've been hearing this from, you know what I'm saying, my little small sources. I got a little something, you know what I'm saying, running around. But I've been hearing this about James Gunn and his issues with the Batman. So, you know, but I feel you. 1,000% I feel you. You know what I'm saying? You do have to take everything with a grain of salt, no matter what, which is what, you know what I'm saying? I'm always do that, take it with a grain of salt. It is what it is. Who is that? A Jenkins. What's up, A Jenkins? Appreciate you for coming in and watching. Chaos Saint says, I seen some of the scenes filmed in Glasgow last year. It would be an epic movie. I do think they will introduce Joe Fixit through though or Grey Hulk in Brand. Yeah, because the promo art came out of the Hulk, right? He was green. I forgot who said it, but they're probably going to give us that promo Hulk promo art, and I think he probably starts green, and he has issues Because Hulk got multiple things going on. I do think we will get a Joe Fix or Great Hulk. I do think so. Um, Plus, we've been hearing that for the longest, right? We've been hearing that for the longest. I'm just glad it's going to be a more savage, destructive Hulk and not this Professor Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Nova Dragon says, sounds like to me the whole leaked script of Brand New Day is real. The whole man spider organic web. Yeah, that is real. It's real. That leaked script is real. I hate that I hate the Jean Grey of it, but it's real. I'm pretty sure that leaked script. But remember the script leaked for the last Spider-Man movie, and it was damn near spot on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I believe that. What's your thoughts on Jonathan Majors Ben Shapiro thing? Not sure if it's true. I saw that. I don't really want to read too much in that until I see more. I'm gonna tell you this, Duke. Um, I'm gonna holler at Dre. I don't know if you know about Dre Mac. I'm gonna holler at Dre Mac from the Real Dre Mac Show. He has contacts with Jonathan Majors, going back to when we were supporting him during the trial. So I will ask Dre to kind of reach out to JM and see what's good. Um, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. Sometimes when these things happen that happen to him, I don't want to say he's blacklisted, but it's like he's back. He's back in the proving ground. You know what I'm saying, and you got to take what they give you. Now we do know he has, from our understanding, he has that movie where he's doing the what it is, 52 blocks and all of that. Supposed to be coming. Um, Maybe that can help. Maybe if that comes out and does good, maybe he don't have to rock with Ben Shapiro. I don't think he should go over there and do anything with me myself. I don't think he should do anything with Ben Shapiro. There's no need. You're too tight. You might as well go. You need to, if you're willing to step out and do anything, do something with Ben Shapiro, you might as well pick up that phone and call Tyler Perry. You might as well pick up that phone and say, "Hey, Tyler, man, just throw me whatever your next little movie in. Let me be the black guy that you put, the dark skinned man that you normally put in your movies. Let me be that." So I don't know. I don't think it should route with Ben Shapiro, but I did see that. Plus, when will we see some cocoon? Plus, we will see some cocoon scenes. I'm hollering at that. The organic webbing. Yeah, is that what we want, or is that what we need? Though I guess you know. Um, I don't know. I just hope it's a good joint. Hope it's a good movie, man. Uh, Lawrence in the building. What up, Lawrence? Sandra Griffiths is in the building. What up? What up? What up? That they're gonna have a new supposed leak each week. Probably. They probably have a week. I mean, why not? We ain't got a trailer. We ain't got no trailer. Might as well throw some of these leaks out. Might as well just keep throwing these leaks out to keep the hype going. Cause we don't have no damn trailer. I think they should have saved this film for the rebooted MCU universe and might have even started with this film. That's not a bad take because this is the fourth one. So I'm not against that take, right? I'm not against that take. I think they're doing this because they don't have anything else lined up to help us get into Doomsday. Think about it. Ain't nothing. This Spider-Man Doomsday ain't nothing. Fantastic Four didn't do what it was supposed to do. Thunderbolts didn't do what it was supposed to do. And when I say that, meaning, and Captain America: Brave New World didn't do anything. Captain Black America, it didn't do anything to lead us into Doomsday. Not really. Spider-Man is going to do numbers, but it's got an uphill battle. The same battle that Doomsday has, to me, Spider-Man has. They fighting the same fight. They are fighting the same fight, in my opinion. Mr. Al Kubulan, what up? What up? What up? What's goody? What's goody? You say shocker? Yeah, I know you talking about gun. You talking about gun? I know. Lawrence say it's not coming out. It's man, come on, man. Come on, Jimmy. His contract till 2027. He got a year. He got a year. Jabbar, what up, man? He said, I don't like Pattinson as Batman. Yeah, he ain't scary, man. He just, I'm telling you, I laugh at dude. If that Batman showed up, he getting these hands. He said, no, he shouldn't have played nobody. I'm just not buying his Batman. What up, Wavy Thomas? What's good? What's good? I'm just not buying his Batman. I just don't buy it. She say, damn, Blue, you gonna bust out I'm laughing at him in the streets, man. Batman would not, I would take Pattinson would be laid down. Laid down. I get it. He got gadgets and shit. I understand. I'm laying him down. He catching it. I got some skills too. The Batman 2. No, 2 and 3. So the Batman 2 come out and then 3, from my understanding. Like we're gonna fast track it. We fast tracking 2, we fast tracking 3. So I personally believe James should have kept Ben Affleck as Batman, especially since he wasn't an older Batman. He should have worked something out with Ben to keep him. Ben don't want to be Batman no more. Ben don't want nothing to do with this DC game. Ben is done. He out of that. That's why I get mad at the Snyder writer. And I think Ben Affleck is my favorite iteration of Batman. We know he didn't get his own movie or whatever, but that Ben Affleck embodied Batman. He was the perfect build, the perfect Batman. To me, he played it to a T. Ben is not coming back. He ain't coming back. Not coming back. And I don't think Henry Cavill will come back as Superman. They dangled Henry Cavill. They dangled Ben Affleck. Like, they not coming back. That's why I'm like, Snyder writers, y'all got to chill, man. These actors and actresses have moved on. They done moved on. Shit, old buddy is Lobo now. Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa is Lobo. And he probably having the time of his life. That's always the role he wanted to play. He not finna say, all right, let me go play Aquaman again. Just to appease the Snyder fans. Nah, man, I'm good. Yeah, Lawrence, he don't want nothing with that, man. Batman will be like the Sony Marvel deal with Spider-Man. I mean, if it was one property that I would license out to where I can double dip and really negotiate an upfront price, it probably would be Batman. Batman will be a person that you can lease out, still retain ownership of, and get like a huge lump sum to let somebody else, handle Batman. So I'm not mad at that. But who would be the Sony in this situation? I guess that's my question. Who would be the Sony in this situation? The Batman played out. Give me Plastic Man. Estrogen. I like Estrogen, man. Estrogen, his rhyme in that. Estrogen is a rapper. Estrogen the Demon. I'm with you on that. Give me Estrogen. And the Blue Devil Cross. Ooh, okay. An animated Batman Beyond for now. I'm gonna tell you this. This is what I would propose. If I'm James Gunn, if I'm over there doing this DCU stuff, I'm doing a Batman Beyond and Static combined situation. I'm letting them be and playing their own kind of wheelhouse, whether it's a live action movie or a cartoon. That's what I'm putting out. I think Batman Beyond and Static as a cartoon would work. Batman Beyond and Static as a live action would do numbers to me as well. Plastic Man, I think, you know what? That BS Wonder Man that we got, Plastic Man would be right up the alley, right? Of doing something like that. If we want to get meta, but use Plastic Man as like, okay, we see what y'all did over there with one. If DC looks over across the street and say, okay, I see what y'all just did with Wonder Man, I'm gonna do. I got one. I got one for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all Plastic Man. Plastic Man could be on some real, on some meta commentary type stuff too. You know what I'm saying? I really think I think that'll work. I think that'll work. You know what I'm saying? Because I think at one point in time, wasn't he an actor also? Am I thinking of somebody else? I think he was an actor also, right? I could be wrong, but I thought he was also an actor. But yeah, I think that'll work. I like that. I like that. How can you have a DC universe without Batman? It's hard, Jabari. It's hard, right? It's hard. But the fight is him in the studio. I don't think it's him. I think he wants to. He wants his Batman. The studio wants Matt Reeves' Batman to continue because it made a lot. It made a shit ton of money. Made a shit ton of money. We're not running away from that. No, sir. No. Get Matt Reeves back up in here. And you're gonna work with Matt Reeves to make this happen. So I get it. Understand, but that he could have played Batman Beyond, it would have been better because he fits that more. He old Pattinson is old. That's another thing. This isn't this was supposed to be like year 5 Batman, and it showed, you know what I'm saying? You could tell this Batman was a little clumsy. His gear was not the best gear, things of that nature. Advance that 5 years. Pattinson himself is getting old. How old is Robert Pattinson? And I'm only saying this because he's supposed to be playing this novice Batman, right? But he's getting so he's 39. He about to be 40, but he's gonna be playing this novice Batman. So a novice Batman in my eyes would be like mid 20s, maybe mid to late 20s, right? He about to turn 40. I mean, he still kind of got a, boyish look about him, but that's why you're gonna have to knock these trilogies or these last 2 movies out pretty quick. Pretty quickly. Um, oh, I didn't even know you became a new member, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you becoming a new member, man. Let me give you something for that. Let me give you something for becoming a new member. I really do appreciate that. Here you go.
I love gold. The look of it, the taste of it, the smell of it, the texture.
And let me give you a little round of applause. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Salute, 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 man. Salute, salute, salute. Let me see. Mr. Africa. He said, really, how long and where? Um, you was in the Yay area? Yay area. Oakland. You ever heard of seminary? Around that area. I ain't gonna get too much into it, but yeah, around that area. East Oakland. You know what I'm saying? Spent some time, a little bit. I got an auntie out there, so we would go up there. My pops was in the military, moved around a lot, but had family up there. Would go see them a lot. Spend a lot of time up that way. Even down in LA. You know what I'm saying? Even down in LA, spent some time down that way too. So just just all of that. Lived out in Hawaii. Um, Caught a lot of West Coast flavor living out in Hawaii for um, a little bit of time out that way. So yeah, it's in me. It's in me. It is in me. Q says you getting into music theory. Now it ain't music. I just want to report on the culture, man. So it won't necessarily. It ain't always got to be rap. Just whatever's going on in the culture. Baby Keem is coming out Friday, so and I don't want to report on like the salacious stuff. I want to report on things that actually matter. The salacious stuff, I just leave right where it's at. I don't want to do no like mess from the culture. But music, art wise, movie wise, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to incorporate more of that. So Hopefully y'all rocking with it. And if y'all ain't rocking with it, please let me know in the comments. If y'all like Blue, just stay doing this comic book shit. We don't give a damn about your thoughts on hip hop or rap or the culture, bro. You know what I'm saying? If that's what it is, y'all let me know, man. Wavy Thomas say Wayne let them drugs hit him. Hey, them drugs hit him hard. Hard, cuz. Um, he needs to evolve like a. And that's the thing. I think because Wayne has a dope story. Wayne have been to college, you know what I'm saying? Like Wayne, I don't know why he didn't evolve. I don't know why he's like stuck. To me, Wayne is like stuck in Carter 3 land. Carter, you know what I'm saying? Like, because to me, Carter 3 is his height. He is stuck right there. And he ain't left it. Everybody who listened to Carter 3 or was grown around that time, me and Wayne around the same age, we done grew up. We done grew up. And I'm not telling him not to quit with the, you know what I'm saying, the bars that he spit, but just give a little bit more, add a little bit more substance to your stuff. That's all. Add a little bit more stuff. Wayne, I'm telling you, man, he is the greatest nursery rhyme rapper of all time. Right? It's so simple that it's sophisticated. And that's what is dope about Wayne. His punchlines be so simple that they're sophisticated. So yeah, man. Let's see. Xavier Phoenix, what up? What up, Mr. X-Men? Xavier Phoenix said that was a classic kids' nightmare movie. Kids' nightmare movie, y'all. They killing off their favorite toys like it wasn't nothing. Just killed them off. And it hurt them too. It hurt their brand. It hurt their brand. So the VHS became a staple for kids who missed it in theaters. Yep. We dubbed it. We dubbed it. I had VHS, you know what I'm saying? This is how weird this tape was. I had Transformers the movie on it. I had G.I. Joe the movie on it. And then I had Friday the 13th part 6, I want to say, on it. Why was that on there? I don't know, man. But that's what we had. Because back then, you would get a VHS tape because to the kids in the chat, to the youngins in the chat, back in the day, you go rent a movie, bring it home, right? You watch it, you sit down with the family, you watch it. But you would dub it. So if you had 2 VCRs, you could play one VCR and then hook the other VCR up and record what was playing, right? So my pops would always do that. He would go rent movies. And he would dub them, write what was on the movies. I remember he had a shelf just full of his movies. He had a book, and now as I'm thinking back, a lot of people had books that showed their movies written down. What movie? It was crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, we had that, man. We had that. And yes, Hot Rod was pack him up. Get him out of here. He is by far the worst. Get my man's murked off like that. The worst. Get him out of here. Gone. Yeah, no matter what hope we get, how would the Russos handle it? How would the Russos handle hope? Y'all like the Russos, man. Hopefully, the Russos said that they don't know how to handle hope. So I don't know. Now that you say that, I don't know what. As far as Doomsday go, I don't know how they're gonna handle the hope. That's what the Russos. If you ever noticed, the Russos always sidelined the hope. Anything that the Russos touched that had anything to do with the hope was sidelined because they didn't know how to handle it. Facts. That's why I don't want him over there touching none of that. I don't want him over there. I don't even, man. Look, speak on it. Speak on it, cuz. Speak on it. And Tease Wooden, what up? What up? What up? Yes, I do look like Shaq. Been told that for the longest. Coming up, He was one of my favorite basketball players. He still is in my top 5 of basketball players. Before Kobe came about, I kind of tailored my basketball game after, kind of a baby Shaq thing, and then I didn't grow no more. So tried to be the Kobe thing. So now I'm just kind of like a hybrid of like a low post player, but then I got a little Kobe in me. So, yeah. So yeah, I do look a little, a little Shaq. Man. It's crazy because my older brother, they would always say, "Oh, your older brother looks like Michael Jordan," and it is what it is. And I mean, but I don't jump all into that like that. Ben Affleck, best Batman. Val Kilmer, best Bruce Wayne. Val Kilmer don't get the respect that he should be getting. Val Kilmer, rest in peace, homie. Yes, I don't disagree with this at all. Val Kilmer was smooth as Bruce Wayne. Smooth as Bruce Wayne. Greatest black comic hero of all time to me. To me, Spawn is my favorite. Is my favorite character. He's number one for me. I fuck with Spawn the long way. Um, they still talking. Jamie Foxx could be playing Spawn. I think you. I think JM. You get on the phone. You holler at Todd McFarlane. You go over to the Image and you say, "Let me be Spawn. Let me be Spawn." Or at least let me voice him. Let me be the animated Spawn. Can I voice Spawn? Like, I think that would be the perfect role for him. He looks like Al Simmons. Get him in the game, coach. Yeah, a joint project would be dope. I'm trying to tell you. Put him in the game, coach. Sergeant, not Sergeant. Sergeant Rock. Is it coming? I think it's still on the slate. It could be up in the air, but I do think it's still on the slate. A lot of people are mad at Sergeant Rock. I'm not. If Sergeant Rock could be a good movie, low budget. Let's say they film Sergeant Rock for 40 million, $60 million. It comes out, it does good. Let's say it does 200 million. We good, we Gucci. That's another W in the DCU. See, the thing is, we keep reaching for these brass rings of $1 billion. $1 billion is not the norm. I know it seemed like Marvel made $1 billion movies the norm, but that's not the norm. The market needs to be reset. Matter of fact, I think the market has reset. If a movie gets into the $600 million mark, it is good. $700 million mark, that is good. That's great. $1 billion is tremendous. That's like, damn, it did $1 billion. The market got to be reset. Our minds got to be reset into even thinking about how the market is. Right? We got to be reset on it. I never seen it before, but after watching them back to back, Nobody 2 is good, but the first movie is better. Oh, Nobody, the movie Nobody. I ain't watched Nobody 2 yet. I did see the first one. As long as it's not the ghetto Cardi B ish, I can rock with it. Unless the trash gets divorced, knocked out, or jumped, then I listen to Cardi B story. In regards to what? Did I say something about Cardi? I'm lost, Jay. What? When did I bring up Cardi B? Oh, when I was talking about hip hop. Okay, okay. You talk about when I was saying me with the. Okay, got you. Yeah. I just watched Badlands again today, and they did my boy Quake. They did them dirty. Badlands is Nova. Badlands is dope, ain't it? Badlands, look, we here. Badlands is a great film, man. Great film. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a Predator guy. I'm a Predator Alien guy. I think those are two franchises that are just timeless. And I like what they have evolved into, especially these last couple of years. They did Quake dirty. I'm right there with you. Was getting beat up by red neck beer. Yeah, Hulk is expensive. I get all that. I get all that. Um, but they still sidelined it. They still sidelined it. That they used the budget on other stuff. Spawn was my original. Spawn is the guy, man. Al Simmons. Are you reading Spawn now, Jay? Spawn has gone, and I like that Todd has kind of, he's still writing it. I think he's more overseeing the writing. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I like the elevation of Spawn. King Spawn, he's got his 2 Spawn books now, Spawn original, and it's been running since day one too. I think it's the longest running independent comic book or something like that. I think he got what it is, Guinness Book of World Records for that. And then you got King Spawn, and then you got the other spinoffs. They got a She Spawn coming, Gunslinger Spawn, and then there's some other things going on in the Spawn world. Bloodletter, the story of what's her name, Mally Lee, I think Marley, which is the little girl. That universe can be really expounded upon, especially if it went like the route of Invincible. Let's say they went back and did made it animated just like back in the day, the HBO animated series. But went the route of how they're doing Invincible right now. Spawn to do numbers. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know what's going on with Todd McFarlane. I know Spawn is his baby, and he kind of felt like he was burnt when he gave it a new line. But that to me is a cult classic. I used to watch that Spawn movie with Michael Jai White religiously. Horrible movie, but I watched it so much to where it became good to me. Horrible movie though. Dr. Foster's might pop out soon. I would just let him be, because I know they got Creature Commandos 2 coming, season 2. I would just let him be the man in that. Just let him be the man in that. Go back and watch that Michael Jai White Spawn. It's not a good movie. I just thought about it, Q. It's not a good movie, but I love it. I'm with you. I love it. It hits. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Okay. Hardcore Predator fam, right there with you, Nova. Right there with you. And Trettenberg is coming back to continue on the Predator story, even though I know he signed that deal, or they say he signed that deal over there at Paramount, first look deal or whatever. From what I understand, Trettenberg is going to be coming back to do more Predator, so that's dope. Michael Jai Wright is from my city, Bridgeport. Okay, that's where you from, Wavy. Salute to Bridgeport, man. Salute to Bridgeport. All right, last one, and then I'm up out of here. If they did a cartoon of Spawn, it needs to be like Marvel Zombies. You like that style, Marvel Zombies? I wouldn't necessarily be mad at that style. I'm not the greatest or biggest fan of that style, but I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad at it at all. What you know? What this is what I would like to see. I would like to see Invincible. I would like for Spawn to show up in Invincible, especially since they are deviating from the books with this storyline, this new season storyline. Spawn should show up, because if y'all don't know, Spawn and Invincible, they do share similar universes. And Spawn was at the funeral for Nolan. In the books, he was not in the cartoon, and also during the Viltrumite War. Was it the Viltrumite War? Yeah, during the Viltrumite War, Spawn was helping them fight the Viltrumites. So there's a way to introduce Spawn and then kind of spin him off from the Invincible franchise. I think that'd be a dope thing if they wanted to do, because Robert Kirkland is also, I want to say he's also a co-owner of Image. I think he came in and took over for some things. So I say make it happen. Make it happen. I hated Marvel Zombies. I'm not a big zombie fan, but yeah, man, let's get up out of here. Hope y'all enjoyed everything, man. Today, I like the stream today. This was a dope stream, man. I found a good groove today or tonight. Got in a good groove tonight, right? But yeah, man, y'all ain't gotta go home. Y'all know what time it is. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, whether you're just not coming in or you're on the way out. Please give me a thumbs up. You ain't gotta go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Y'all take it easy, be safe, and like that. There we are out 5,000. Yada. Peace.
This concludes today's broadcast from Blues News. We hope you enjoyed tonight's programming and the time we've shared together.
Right. Always be about being authentic. Drop like that drop to what it was March, so that we added to the slate on the strength of an exception. So I think it's confidence. I think that
Blues News is dedicated to bringing you the very best in pop culture, music, and conversation, serving viewers everywhere, every day. On behalf of our staff and crew, we thank you for watching. We'll return tomorrow with more entertainment, insight, and fun for the whole house gang. Good night and good luck.